Hello, today we're preparing a restaurant-style bulk meal for 25 people. On the menu, we have crispy fried cauliflower. I'll explain everything step by step with all the tips and tricks. For 25 people, I use 3 large cauliflowers. When choosing cauliflower, make sure it hasn't started flowering, the florets aren't separated, and the head is firm and tight. First, I cut off the root parts and separate the leaves. I draw a circle in the center with a knife. The cauliflower will naturally fall apart into florets. I make sure they're not too small. I trim off the excess stems and cut the larger pieces in half. An important point, we cut all the cauliflower pieces as evenly as possible so they all cook evenly. I place the cut cauliflower into a wide stainless steel tray with the stem sides facing down. I put the tray directly on the heat. I add plenty of salt. You can be a bit generous here. This helps remove the bitterness of the cauliflower. I pour plenty of boiling water over it, cover it, and boil over medium heat for about 10 minutes. While the cauliflower is boiling, let's use these 10 minutes to prepare the frying batter. I crack 20 eggs into a deep bowl. I add 2 bottles of sparkling water, and later I'll add 1 more bottle depending on the consistency. Spices, 1 tablespoon black pepper, 1 tablespoon mixed vegetable seasoning, 1 tablespoon dried mint, 1 tablespoon salt, 1 tablespoon red pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon cumin. After adding the spices, I whisk the eggs thoroughly. For the flour, I use a whole wheat flour mixture. It tastes really good. But since the bran content is high, I mix it with some white flour so it's not too heavy. I add about 1 kilogram of flour. When the mixture becomes thick, I add 1 more bottle of sparkling water. I mix it and show you the consistency of the batter. It should be fluid, but still able to cling. I cover it so it doesn't dry out or form a crust. Now let's check the cauliflower. Yes, it's cooked enough. At this stage, cooling it immediately is very important. Otherwise, it will keep cooking and become too soft. I add cold water and cool the cauliflower quickly. This also works as a rinse and completely removes the bitter water. To drain it, I cover it with a tray and turn it upside down. Still, a little water remains. I remove the excess moisture with a clean sponge. This is very important, otherwise, the batter won't stick. Now I pour the batter we prepared over the cauliflower. I mix everything well so all the pieces are completely coated. Let's move on to the frying oil. I strain the oil and clean it. I use a very fine mesh strainer so the oil is perfectly clean. We wait until the oil reaches the right temperature. It shouldn't be too high at first. After adding the cauliflower, I'll raise the heat slightly. We'll fry it in a controlled way so it's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. For restaurant-style cauliflower fritters at the perfect consistency, the most important points are proper boiling, good draining, the right batter consistency, and controlled frying. Before adding the cauliflower to the oil, it's very important to coat it well with the batter. I mix gently, watch my hand movements. The goal here is to make sure every piece is fully coated without breaking the cauliflower. Once all the pieces are nicely coated, I carefully place them into the oil. At this stage, I need to work both quickly and perfectly. Right now, I've added about 30 pieces of cauliflower to the oil. I fry them while gently shaking the pan back and forth so they brown evenly without sticking to each other. The average frying time is about 10 minutes. When they turn a golden yellow color, they're ready. I transfer the fried cauliflower to a tray without oil. We don't leave excess oil on them. They're ready to serve. You can serve them with ketchup or garlic yogurt, also goes very well. Visually, they look like KFC-style chicken, but don't expect them to be extremely crunchy. If you want extra crispiness, you'll need to prepare a separate breading mixture. And the most important tip of all, make sure to squeeze lemon over them before eating. It instantly takes the flavor up several levels. Yes, our restaurant-style cauliflower fritters for 25 people are ready. I shared everything with you step by step with all the tips. Proper boiling, good draining, a well-balanced batter, and controlled frying. That's exactly where the secret lies. Bon appetit in advance to everyone who tries it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch my other bulk cooking videos. See you in the next recipe. Goodbye.